Okay, we've just had a quick blast up from Sydney. We've rolled in here to Central Coast Harley-Davidson. Now, I haven't been here for a couple of years now. But we're going to go in and see Joe and meet some of the team, and yeah, we're going to go in and have a look. Well, as you've seen lately, we've been dropping in a few dealerships, and today we're at Central Coast Harley-Davidson. I'm here with Joe, the dealer principal. How are you, darling?
Good, thank you.
So how long have you been here at Central Coast?
I've been here for 12 years.
Right.
Yeah, and that's we opened in, I think it was about September 2011.
Right.
And I've been here since 2012. I watched the whole show get
built.
Yeah, from the
ground up.
Yeah.
Now you're part of the furniture.
Part of the furniture. I've seen a lot of people come and go. Yeah.
And talking about people coming and going, having the right team around you is so important, from the front to the back.
Yes, and we've got a good team, got some great people. Everyone works well. We had a night out last night. It was really good. Just a fun games night sort of thing.
But engaging the staff is important too. I mean, because if they want to come to work, then you're going to get the best out of them, aren't you?
Yes.
And the other thing is different dealerships. I mean, it's their location that's important. Central Coast, great spot. I mean, you've got up towards Newcastle, you've got the old road through the Pacific Highway.
There's so many different ways we can go as well. You don't have to just go up the freeway. You've also got going out through Huey or down through Wiseman's Ferry.
So when it comes to bike sales, I mean, I'm going to talk to some of your staff as we go through the day, but what's probably your most popular selling model?
The Breakout and the Road Glide at the moment.
Well, they've come a long way this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it used to be, you go around, we went around the store one time, it was like street glide or road glide. A couple of the girls, we all went street glide. Now, even all of us are now road glide.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what do you ride?
I ride a sport glide.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just tested one of those. Basically called it the chameleon because it's great how you strip everything off.
Well, it's got four different looks. That's what I sort of tell my customers as well,
Split personalities.
It is.
Well, no worries, Joe. Thanks so much. We're going to wander around. We're going to talk to some of your staff and make sure they're working.
Sure. No worries.
Okay, so we've just wandered around and I've found Warren, the sales manager. How are you, buddy? Good to meet you.
Good morning. How are you?
Now, you have a huge background in motorcycles.
Yeah, just a bit, yeah. Pretty privileged, actually. Growing up, son of Ron Toombs, the 70s classic motorcycle racer.
Legend, yeah.
Great racing, great times.
So to be able to work full-time around motorcycles is a dream job, isn't it?
Yeah, you couldn't get any better. It's everything, it's from the heart and everything. So any person that comes in looking for a bike from myself, they get sold from the heart, mate. It's selling bikes up here now, 16 years I have been on the coast. Doing that, obviously have a wide variety of people coming into the shop. So it's not only just knowing your Harleys, it's knowing the day-to-day product of all the other Jap bikes as well, and what they ride and what's going to suit them, and how to put them on the right bike and talking to them people.
100%.
Putting the right bike to the right person. It's really important.
So what does your typical day entail here at Central Coast?
Typical day, obviously, you do the daily grind of pushing the bikes out and pushing the bikes in. And also, you're talking to customers, meeting and greeting, offering test rides, talking to them about their bikes, just day-to-day life, just having a chat to people, making them feel welcome.
And do you have a lot of shop rides on and stuff like that?
Yeah, we do a monthly shop ride. We're going out last weekend. We usually do one every month in the summer. In the winter, we'll back it off. It's been a bit colder and darker early, so daylight savings is really good to get out on the bikes on a Saturday after 4 o'clock. And
good riding roads on your doorstep around here,
mate, it's great riding roads as well, and you can just, in 5 minutes up here, you're up into the mountains or getting off a beaten track, and you're away from all the cars, and you can enjoy your ride.
Well, good on you, brother.
Thank you.
So there you go, he's the man to come and see if you need a bike up here at Central Coast Harley. Okay, we've met the sales manager, now we're meeting one of the salesmen, Steve. How are you, brother?
Yeah, good.
So how long have you been here at Central Coast Harley?
8 months now.
8 months?
Yeah, loving it.
So what's your main role? Just
sales, yeah.
And how's it been going?
Unreal.
And what's your background?
Sales, I've been selling bikes now for 8 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, ex-military. I was in the military for 6 years, and then I did IT for 20 years, a bit different. Always had bikes, grew up on bikes. My uncle used to race, MotoGP and V8 supercars, so Doug Munro, yeah.
So what do you ride at the moment?
I've got a 80 Cube 96 model Fat Boy. I've got a couple of BMWs, a couple of Hondas, and motocross bikes. So I love my dirt as well. So.
It's like the old saying, why have you got 5 bikes? Because I sold 2.
I know. I've got 8 because I sold 2.
That's it. And what's it like working here at Central Coast? The team's pretty good?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I used to have to travel to Sydney for 3 hours every day.
Oh, right.
And then the position opened up here, and I only live up the road. So they said, would you like to come here? I said, of course. Yeah. So now I'm only 5 minutes away. So that's unreal.
Perfect.
Dream job.
That's perfect.
Dream job. I mean, I like every brand. I'm not a snob, I ride anything. I love everything. So, yeah.
We all get wet when it rains. It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Exactly. Well, good on you, Steve.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
He's the man to come up and see. Get a couple of bikes off him here at Central Coast Harley. He'll do you a good deal. Okay, we've dropped into the workshop here and I'm with Dan. How you going, buddy?
Good, mate. Yourself?
So first of all, congratulations is in order because you became third in the Master Tech competition.
Yeah, thank you, mate. That's greatly appreciated.
That's brilliant, man.
It was a pretty intense day. It was basically challenging best of the best in Australia and New Zealand, basically, yeah.
And at the end of the day, Jo here at Central Coast Harley must love it that you're part of her team.
Oh, she was absolutely loving it. When I called her afterwards, she was tearing up on the phone. It was
And it is, and that's the vibe I get in this team. It's like a family team here.
Pretty much, yeah. Like we all work together, but we're all pretty much one big family. So yeah.
So how long have you been working with Harley?
Coming up on 4 years now. This is my 3rd year here.
So obviously you had a background before that.
Yeah, a little bit. I did a bit of work on bikes in the Philippines when I moved over there for a bit. But before I came here, I was up at Abnormal Speed Shop up the road.
Oh
Yeah. And that's where I got introduced to Harleys. So.
Wow. And then in 4 years you've come through and you've come third in the Master Tech comp. And
yeah, that's it, man. Because when I was doing my apprenticeship, I really wanted that Master Tech, you know, because this is what I live and breathe for. I love it. Yeah.
So what does a typical day here at the workshop take up?
Typical day, you know, we get the usual services and all that, maybe bar swaps and whatnot. This one's a bit of an extreme one. I've got to do an engine, transmission, belt and all that. A little bit of everything. Basic servicing, big motor builds.
So you do a lot of performance work here?
Yeah, we do, yeah. And we're not limited to just the Scream and Eagle packages. Like, we're more than happy to go to, like, your aftermarket kits, like ATE.
That's a good thing now that's sort of
It's a good thing to keep an open mind with how things are going today.
Yeah. Who works out here in the workshop with you?
It's obviously me, I'm the head tech, and then next to me is Braden. We've got Levi, my apprentice, he's at TAFE at the moment. Down the end, we've got Tom.
So you've got a bit on your plate, don't you? Because you're the Master Tech and you've got an apprentice. And
At the end of the day, it all flows well. We all work together. We all help each other out. There's no hiding away or anything like that. We're all here for each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Right, man. That's awesome.
According to
That's impressive.
Elliot at Harley, I'm the youngest Master Tech in the whole Harley-Davidson network.
That's fantastic.
That was really good to hear.
Well, there's a feature going in the latest magazine, so I better add that in.
Yeah, sweet.
Good on you, Dan. Keep up the good work, man.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, good to meet you. I'm here with Corey, works in the spare parts department. So how long have you been here at Central Coast Harley?
About 1.5 years in this store, yeah.
And what's your background?
Motorcycles when I was younger, then truck mechanic, then plant mechanic.
What's a typical day here in Tale?
A lot of like builds, cam jobs, engine builds, general parts, maintenance, oil changes.
And you've got a good team here working with everyone. Yeah. Jo seems to be a nice boss. You have to say that she is.
No, I knew Jo before I worked here. So.
Oh, okay. Basically, you do a lot of performance work out the back and everything. So that's your role. You'd be ordering all the parts. And
put together builds, custom builds and stuff like that for customers.
And what's the craziest one you've ever probably built here?
We're doing one now was a 131, but it was all aftermarket bits and pieces.
Oh, yeah. And that's a big change. Back in the day, it was Scream and Eagle was pretty much Harley's performance arm, but you've got a lot more scope now that you can use a lot of other aftermarket.
Yeah. Mix and match between Harley and aftermarket and stuff like that.
No, Harley still make the good stuff, but to get them really cranking, So 131, that's not bad. What's your aspirations? So basically, you want to run the place soon, or?
I don't know about run the place. Wouldn't mind owning half the place.
No, well, good on you, Corey. Don't work too hard.
I'll try not to.
No, good on you, brother. Alrighty, so there you have it. Another visit to an exciting and professionally run HD dealership, this time here in Gosford, New South Wales. So if you live in the area, or even if you're cruising through heading north or south, drop in and say g'day to Jo and the friendly team here at Central Coast Harley-Davidson. We've enjoyed a great day here meeting the crew, but for now, it's time to head off, but I'm sure we'll be back sometime soon.